So the United States of America, not the best country in the world, but, you know. The United States of America is trying to, for whatever fucking reason, I don't know, but they're doing this big song and dance waffling around, you know, about whether or not they want to ban the social media application TikTok. And, you know, I've said this before, TikTok, I don't understand it. I'm 26 years old. I'm basically a boomer. I'm going to be 27. I'm too old for this shit. I'm about to wither away and die. But all the kids, the Zoomers out there, they love that shit. They love TikTok. I don't understand it, right? I like long form videos. My videos aren't at least 45 minutes. You know, like, why even bother clicking the play button, right? But hey, you know, to each their own. I know a lot of kids love TikTok. But the United States, for whatever reason, right, the Democrats, which won the 2020 election based on youth turnout, are trying to do their best job possible on making sure that they don't get youth turnout in the next election. Because Joe Biden has said he might ban TikTok. Now, again, whether or not he does whatever, just the headlines, think about it, because kids, they have short attention spans. You know anyone in the Zoomer generation, right? They all got ADHD, right? They're like fucking goldfish. They're like flies, you know, like, right? And then their attention is totally distracted, right? So they don't know what the hell's going on, right? So they're only going to see a headline, Biden wants to ban TikTok, and then they're going to freak the fuck out and make 9,000 videos about it without ever reading the article, because Zoomers also don't know how to read articles. They don't know how to read, and they have an attention span of about 2 seconds, right? So again, just the idea that he's floating it out there, that's already bad enough, because so many people just react to the fucking headline. But anyway, that's our recap here. Here we have some more interesting information. TikTok now has 150 million active users in the US. Dude, that is like 45% of the fucking US population. That is a shitload of motherfucking Americans that are using TikTok. Like, we're about to be like, I'm gonna be like in a minority group for never having used TikTok pretty soon here, right? Like, you know, people always out there talking about like white genocide. The minorities are gonna replace us. White genocide, right? You know those motherfuckers. What about the non-TikTok user genocide? This is the real shit we gotta worry about. What happens when we're in a world where everyone's on TikTok and I don't even know how to use the goddamn thing? Oh man, I can't even fucking... Anyway, so the CEO is gonna go to Congress to basically beg. He's gonna beg the Congress not to ban TikTok, right? And, you know, congressional members, House and Senate, both of them, typically groups that are not really, you know, let's say the most educated on what the kids are up to, right? They're really not, you know, they're really not up to date with what, you know, technology has to offer. A lot of them, they are still catching up with the .com boom. Like, they're investing in Amazon as we speak, because it's going to be the next big one, right? What I'm saying is these motherfuckers are old as shit and dumb. So anyway, let's read. When TikTok CEO Xiaozi Chu testifies before Congress on Thursday, he plans to unveil new internal data that suggests the popular video sharing app is far more enmeshed in Americans' daily lives than anyone realizes. TikTok currently says about 100 million people in the U.S. are regular users. But when Chu testifies before the House Committee on Energy and Commerce, he will say that the number has reached 150 million, according to senior Democratic strategist advising TikTok. 50% jump in the number of monthly active users in the U.S. suggests the app has become even more entrenched in the U.S. over nearly 3 years that Washington, under 2 presidential administrations, has grappled with how to rein it in. Just note, by the way, again, has grappled with how to rein it in? Again, Twitter, the largest investment shareholder of Twitter, is the government of Saudi Arabia. Does anyone know what Saudi Arabia was doing in, I don't know, September 2001? The motherfuckers in the government of Saudi Arabia were providing space to people that, I don't know, maybe you've heard of it, hijacked a couple planes in September of 2001. Now they're majority fucking shareholders in TikTok, or not TikTok, Twitter, but that's fine because Saudi Arabia is our ally. Yeah, I know, we allied with one of the major countries responsible for 9/11. We allied with them. Why? Oil, I guess. But anyway, so that's fine. Saudi Arabia, a fucking tyrannical dictatorship, right? Having a lot of fucking say in Twitter.com. That's totally cool. That's fine. But TikTok having Chinese investors. Oh no! Oh no! But again, it's also not just about the China part. It's also about the fact that, again, 3 years, what was going on 3 years ago? For me, I found out what TikTok was during the 2020 protests, when people, especially, again, Zoomers, were sharing videos of police murdering people on TikTok, because at that point it was not very regulated. Again, you could show short videos on there that would spread like wildfire, and that's how a lot of information spread around in younger generations. And that, all of a sudden, then Donald Trump was like, let's ban TikTok. And for whatever reason, Joe Biden is continuing this trend. Yo, these motherfuckers, man, again, they're just dumb as hell. They're dumb as fuck. Like, they can't get their fucking shit straight. Is it China? Is it China specifically, or is it just foreign investors and national security, right? Because on one hand, they say, oh, no, we're not racist. We don't hate China. It's just, well, it's national security. But then what about Twitter? Oh, it's not about China. It's about, it's about people's mental health. Oh, then what about fucking Facebook? Are you going to ban fucking Facebook and fucking Twitter and YouTube if you're so concerned with mental health? Right? Are you going to fund mental health care? Right? So they don't actually give a fuck about that shit. But anyway, I find this pretty interesting. I just find this, it's fascinating that the U.S. government, especially the Democrats, are trying their hardest to lose the demographic that they are like the most entrenched with. That is the youth vote. Like, it's shit like 70% of kids are not, kids that are of voting age are voting for Democrats. They're trying to like, can we get that down to 40? I mean, it's not fair. We got to share with the Republicans, right? We got to be bipartisan. Let's get that number down to fucking 30. Let's see how many kids we can make get mad at us, and then they'll go vote for fucking Republicans because kids are fucking stupid and they just react. Oh, the party in power did something I don't like. React! Let's vote for the other guys because they're fucking dumb. I know. That's just America in general, not kids specifically. But either way, dumbass shit, man. Let me tell you, this whole thing is just so dumb. So dumb.